What is going on, everybody? We are starting up our next live session. Today is a beautiful Friday. As always, I'm coming to you live, 10 a.m. Eastern, to you live. We're cold calling commercial properties. I got my list loaded up. I've already been down for quite some time. I'm ready. I'm excited. Let's try to get some great leads, great conversations for you guys. Let's hit it off. Let's see what we can do. So again, today we're going to be calling large retail centers. It's just been, hello?
Again.
All right. We always seem to get some weird call right at the beginning, but let's kick things off. So again, we're calling large retail centers. It's been like a new kick I have right now. I'm really enjoying it. Large centers, mixed use buildings, 50,000 square feet or larger. I'm really enjoying this. Hey, what's going on? Long time. No, yes, sir. A long time. Of course, I remember you. How's the reading and the studying going? Hope all's well. So again, we're going to be calling large centers. I'm enjoying the mixed use stuff, a little bit of everything. Hey, Marco.
Again, press any key to...
A lot of voicemails, a lot of weird numbers today, but all good. That's right, from Canada. I just interviewed actually Chad Griffith, if you know who that is. I just had him on the, I just interviewed him. We have a video coming up with him. Great guy. Out from the western parts of Canada. Yep, excited for that.
Please leave a message after the...
Let's see what we can do today. I'm enjoying these large properties, 50,000 square feet and larger. We're doing, mixed use. It's like got some industrial, some retail, really enjoying that type of asset class right now. A lot of opportunity. Hello?
Again, press any key to get...
We're going to keep it going. By the way, guys, treat this like free coaching. Yeah, I'm sorry. I was looking for Joe, please.
I'm sorry, who are you looking for?
I was looking for Joe Neese.
Joe Neeson?
Yeah. I guess I might have the wrong number. I apologize. I was calling about a commercial property in Jersey.
I think you got the wrong number.
Sounds like it. No worries at all, my friend. Thank you. So, a lot of opportunity. We're trying to find people who've owned these buildings for 20 plus years or longer, have a little bit of debt that might be coming due or not. They own like one or two properties, this way, we're finding some really great success there. Again, treat this like free coaching. It's a free coaching session. You put all your questions down in the chat below. Make sure we answer each and every single one of your questions that you have, any comments. You treat this like free coaching for the next hour and change. We're probably only going to go to around 11:30 today.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'm looking for Marco Tomasi.
Hello? Who?
I might have the wrong number. I was calling about a commercial property in Jersey.
Okay. Mercer property?
A commercial property.
Oh, no, you have the wrong number.
Wrong number. No worries. Thanks. How to Win Friends and Influence People, and Robert Kiyosaki's Rich Dad Poor Dad. Great places to start. Those are some of my favorite all-time books. Really easy places to start for books wise. Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki, and How to Win Friends and Influence People.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Everhard.
Who's calling? Who's calling?
My name is Henry. I was calling you about the building you have on First Avenue. How you doing?
I can't hear you. You're with extra call, okay?
I don't know why that ringing is happening. I'll call you right back. That's weird. That's super strange. Whatever. Anyways, we're just going to call him back.
Call has been forwarded to an automatic voice.
See if they answer the phone. We'll see. We're just going to call him back. But again, we're calling lists out of a software called Reonomy and CoStar, the best places that we find lists. We're pulling those lists. Again, we're looking for properties typically that are owned for 20 plus years or longer. Person who only has 1, 2, or maybe 3 properties at most. Maybe they have debt coming due. We're trying to be super specific with the criteria in regards to asset classes so that we only pull via asset class, right? So we're either going to call industrial or retail or multifamily individually. seeing some great success with that. And then we'll scrub the numbers. We have a couple VAs now that we're working with, as well as some scrubbing softwares where we're going to skip tracing, get the best phone numbers we possibly can, and see what we can do. Right? I mean, that's the name of the game. The better the list, the better the deals, basically. Right? I mean, the better you're able to pull lists, the better the data you're able to get, better deals you're able to find typically. Hey, Patrick.
Yes, sir.
Patrick, my name's Henry. I was calling you about a building you have on Covered Boulevard. How you doing?
About a what?
A commercial property on Cuthbert Boulevard. I see that you own the property here. And he doesn't. That's the wrong number. Seems like a 20-year-old kid. Not the right number. Let's get some likes going. I'm trying to hit 30 likes today. I try to get 30 likes in the next 90 minutes. We're gonna try to squeak things out before 11:30 Eastern. I got a couple meetings I need to get to, and there's a lot of traffic here in Florida. Hey, David.
Please enter your PIN.
We're gonna keep it rocking. See if we can get some good conversations. We're gonna go for 30 likes today. We got 90 minutes to achieve our goal. I think we can achieve it. Again, put in the chat down below if you have any questions. Treat this like a free coaching session, which by the way, we have an amazing free training coming up. We have an amazing free training, super deep dive on how to blow it up in the commercial real estate world. We have that coming up in October, so make sure you stay tuned for that. Late October. It's like a birthday event. We're going to try to have a few hundred people there. I'd love to invite you guys. It's a free event, but very, limited to probably around 300 seats. We really want to make sure we have the right people. Hey, James.
Hello.
Yeah, hi, James. My name's Henry. I was calling you about the building on Route 40. How you doing?
Good. I don't own that building.
Got it. All right, I have the wrong number. My apologies, my friend. Have a good day. We're going to keep it rocking. By the way, I got my special coffee mug. Keeps my coffee nice and hot. Best $100.
The person you called has a voicemail box.
Best $100 ever. By the way, best way to get the most value out of these sessions is make sure you're also cold calling at the same time. Let me keep you accountable. We're pounding phones each and every single day. My team, calls somewhere, around 10,000 people a day. 10,000 people a day my team's calling.
System.
Right. And what that allows us to do is that we're scaling, it allows us to scale much faster, right? When we're calling that many people, we have the opportunity to get a lot more leads than most. We're going to keep this rocking. I'm already almost at 50 dials for today. Been dialing for a little while before the session. We're going to keep this rocking. We're going to try to see if we can get some great leads. I love a really, really good lead, really good convo. See what we can get today. I'm also waiting on a bunch of follow-ups. So some people might be calling me during the session and I'll tune them in. Hey, James. Nobody home.
1-830-017.
We're going to keep this going. Sounds like a plan. Hey, Marie.
Hello, you've reached Calman.
All right, no one's home. We're going to keep this going, see what we can do today.
Hi, you've reached Dale's cell phone. I can't answer.
We're going to keep things going. So what I'm trying to do is for the first hour or so, so about 11 a.m. Eastern, I'm going to be doing we're going to do live cold calling. And then for the next 30 minutes, I'm just going to test out something new. We're going to do some follow-up calls. See if any one of those people pick up the phone. And then maybe you'll hear me do some offers. Maybe you guys can hear me negotiate some deals. That'll be fun. Have some fun today. Hey, Bonnie.
Yes.
Yeah, hi, Bonnie. My name's Henry. I was calling you about the building on Route 40. How you doing? You still there, Bonnie? Did you lose me? Did I lose you, Bonnie? We lost her. We lost her. Okay, again, listen, we're calling large retail centers. We are calling large retail centers all over the state of New Jersey. We have a little bit of criteria also, but large retail centers all over the state of New Jersey is what we're calling. Obviously, sometimes they random phone numbers get squeaked in there, random addresses get squeaked in there. So,
Hello?
yeah, I was looking for Chad, please.
Who's this?
My name is Henry. I was calling about a building on 35.
About what?
A building, a commercial property he owns on Route 35.
He does not own a commercial property. I could assure you that. You have the wrong number.
Sounds like it. No worries. Have a great day. We're going to keep it going. What's up, everybody? What is up, everyone? We are cold calling large retail centers all over the state of New Jersey. We're going to see what we can do. We're going to try to get some amazing conversations for y'all.
Did by no robo.
And they got me. Robo got me. We're going to keep things rocking. I got my dialer set up. We're already 50 some odd dials into today's sesh. I've been dialing for almost an hour. We're going to keep things going. By the way, treat this like a live coaching session, all free, 100% free. Put any question you have in regards to the commercial real estate business, investment, sales, prospect, and whatever I can do to support you and your business. Make sure you put it in the chat box down below. Let me support you. And by the way, let's get to 30 likes today. So if you can, give us a thumbs up. We really appreciate it. It helps the YouTube algorithm. If you have yet to subscribe, make sure you check out the YouTube channel. We provide great commercial real estate content.
To prove you're not a robocaller, please enter the number 14.
14.
Again, thank you. Connecting your call now.
Cool. We're going to rock. Let's see what we can do. So we can get Chad, Mr. College frat boy Chad on the phone. Mr. Chad, are you going to answer? Thank you for smashing the like button. I appreciate it so much. Let's get to 30 in the next 90 minutes.
Hi, this is Cindy Bernstein.
That is not Chad. That is not frat boy Chad. We're going to keep it going. Let's see what we can get going today. We're going to try to get some great leads for you. You might even hear me make some offers on properties today. We're going to have a lot of fun. I definitely recommend that you guys are also pounding the phones alongside me. Try to have a lot of fun today. See if we guys, listen, let me hold you accountable to making your cold calls, right? Let me help you make some cold calls today. So if you have yet to ever pick up the phone, let me be some inspiration for you that you can go out and get some great leads. It really can be that simple. You load up a list, right? You pull a list, you put it into a dialer, and you hit the list. I'm here to show you that you can make some fantastic money just by picking up the phone. Okay, let's get some. 1 second.
Hello?
Yeah, hey Vic.
No, it's not Vic.
I'm sorry, I was looking for the property owner of West Main Street in Chester.
No.
Wrong number. All right, my
Wrong
friend.
number.
No worries. Have a great day. Thank you.
Not a problem.
We're gonna keep it going. Want to get some good leads. See what we can do today. Let's see what we can do. By the way, put in the chat box, what is your favorite way to prospect? What is your favorite way to prospect? Are you a cold caller like me? Do you like to door knock? Do you like to do cold email, social media, paid advertising? What do you do? Oh, yeah, hi, Joe. Yeah, hi, Joe. My name is Henry. I'm calling you about the building you have on Bloomfield. How you doing?
How you doing?
Fantastic. Thank you. I was calling you because I work with a few institutional funds, and we're looking to move some money for tax purposes before the end of the year. And we're just curious if you might consider hearing an offer on the building.
I'm just not really for sale right now. It's my investment retirement holiday.
I mean, even if we structured, a great, seller financing play where it can get you paid for the rest of your life.
Pretty much, yes.
I understand wholeheartedly. I mean, do you have any other properties you might consider selling the building?
Right now, I have 7 other ones, but they're not really.
Got it. I mean, even if we did like a whole portfolio sale and we structured it where, it was a clean, easy, simple thing where you got paid for, any extended period of time, do you feel comfortable?
Yeah, actually, like I said, I got 3 of my own and I have 4 with partners. yeah, like I said, they're pretty much a retirement. You know what I mean?
I hear. Look, I definitely get that, and I'm sure there's a number that you might consider for them, right? I mean, like it's got to be crazy, but I'm sure there is a number.
Yeah, like I said, I mean, I'm not really interested right now. I'm sorry about that. But,
No, listen, you don't have to apologize. I mean, so should I bring you more deals like this? I mean, if we come across something that maybe doesn't make sense for us, that could be a good fit for you, should I be bringing it to you?
all right, you're good. I mean, you can send it to my your text, your email, me.
Yeah, sure. What's the best email for you? Okay. Yeah, and this is your cell, right, Joe? All right, great. Well, look, I will. Anything I come across that might be a decent fit for you, I'll kick it over to you. You prefer these kind of land deals? Is that your kind of thing?
I mean, like that. I mean, I have, like I said, I mean, either multi-family or multi.
Got it. Multi-fam. Hold on, I'm taking notes here. Or these retail centers with triple nets on them.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll kick you over a couple options, and why don't we follow up in a little while? We'll see where we're at.
All right.
Thanks, Joe. Have a great day. Bye. So I think I've spoken to him a few times on a few other properties he has. He has a bunch of car dealerships as tenants. So essentially, he does land leases to car dealerships.
Hello?
Yeah, hey, Ben.
Yeah.
Yeah, hi, Ben. My name is Henry. I was calling you about the building on Highway 35. How you doing?
I'm sorry, so say your name again? I apologize.
No, you're good, Ben. My name is Henry. I work with a few institutional funds that are looking to move some money for tax purposes before the end of the year. And we're taking a look at your building on Highway 35, and I was curious if you'd be totally against selling the property.
Totally against selling the property.
Totally against it. All right. I mean, are you just looking to look to acquire more properties similar to this, or what's the game plan?
Game plan now is just distribute to the partners.
Just continue paying them out. All right. I mean, so you're not looking for. So I mean, just curious. There's not a number that we can put in front of you that you'd be any bit excited about.
No, I don't think so.
Well, I
The
mean,
last time I got asked that question, it was Solomon Dweck, and the property was worth 12 and a half then, and I actually had a signed contract. I had a signed contract for $21 million.
Yep. Well, listen, I don't want to try to. Solomon is obviously a different animal, and we both understand that. Not somebody I.
When you're going to oversubscribe a property 300 times, it's easy to pay that number.
I understand. I definitely understand that. I mean, look, why don't we do this? Because obviously, because I don't have anything to. You don't have an offer in front of you. You really don't have anything to say yes or no to. What's the best email? I can put something in front of you. At least this way I can give you an option to say yes or no. No, I don't even need you to do anything. I'll put an offer in front of you. You can do whatever you want with it. You can throw it in the trash if you want. I'm interesting. Well, he hung up on me. It's a huge center. I love this center. I love this center. 1 second here. Let me just see this beautiful thing. Look at this gorgeous center. 1 minute. I want to see this. How big is the center? Give me a minute. 75,000 feet. Got it. 75,000 feet. It's a nice looking center. Got actually a number of tenants too. I really like it. Really no interest in selling, no interest in doing nothing. Okay. Well, I'm going to follow up with this guy probably in 12-ish months. Let's touch base with this guy in 12 months. Okay, let's keep it going. Let's give some thumbs up for a 75,000 square foot center. Let's give some thumbs up. We'll try to hit 30 likes in the next 90 minutes. If we can do that, that'd be fantastic. I really appreciate it so much. Let's keep it going. We just got on the phone a 75,000 square foot retail center. Sally doesn't want to sell it, but don't worry. What you do is you just put him on a follow-up campaign, and I'll touch base with him in 12 months, 12 months, I'll touch base with him again. And maybe he's open to selling it then. All good. Because remember, when you're cold calling, hey, Linda?
Hello.
Yeah, hi, Linda.
I can't hear.
Sorry, my name is Henry. I was calling you about the building you have on Sunset Avenue. How you doing?
Are you kidding me? I have no idea. I don't have any control over that stuff. But
Got
thanks
it.
for calling me 3 times and wasting my time. Bye.
Okay, thanks so much. Have a great day. All good, all good. Let's see here. I like to do cold calls. Appreciate your touching base. By the way, put in the chat box down below. What do you guys like to do? Are you guys cold callers like me? Do you like to pound the phones doing cold calling? Do you like to door knock? Do you like to do mailers? Yeah. Hi, Catherine.
Speaking.
Hi, Catherine. My name is Henry. I was calling you about the building you have on Route 71. How are you?
I'm all right. How are you?
Doing great, thank you. So I was calling about the property because I work with a few institutional funds that are looking to move some money before the end of the year for tax purposes. And I was curious if you would be totally against selling the property.
I highly get it, but we don't really handle the management of it. So if you want to call, I don't have his number off the top of my head, and I'm got off the plane. Development down in Spring Lake.
Got it. I think I'm familiar with them. So, okay, I can give them a call and see what the game plan is. Okay, actually, I should call on your behalf and just say like, hey, I was speaking with you. You're just curious to get some more details. Okay, you got it. I appreciate your time. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Bye.
Bye now. Mute. Okay, so she basically just said to me, hey, what's up, everybody? What is going on, everyone? We are cold calling right now large retail centers. I'm going to like a new retail center kick. Let's give this some thumbs up. We're trying to get to 30 likes in the next 90 minutes. We really appreciate that. We're calling large retail centers. This woman just told me that she wants me to call her property management company. So give me 1 second. Just taking a note here so I can do that. What's up, everybody? We're cold calling large retail centers all over the state of New Jersey. Okay, 1 second. 1 second here. I'm just taking a quick note, everybody. Give me 1 second. Property management. All right, let's rock and roll. Let's keep it going. Let's see if we can get to 30 viewers at the same time. That'd be freaking awesome. 30 people watching at the same time and 30 likes. I think we can do it. Where am I pulling lists? We call from we pull numbers from a software called Reonomy. We've done CoStar as well.
Good morning, it's Irene Associates, Mercedes.
Yeah, hi, Mercedes. I think I have the wrong number. My apologies. Have a great day.
Hello.
I'm sorry, I have the wrong number. Anyways, I was muted. All good. We pull phone numbers from a software called Reonomy, and we use CoStar as well.
This is Lynn.
We're going to keep things going. Let's see here. Okay. Commercial properties may want to go Australia. Better education for me, but my father's having a hard time selling. Can I help? It's 4-story tall building selling for $20,000. Problem is I don't do sales in other countries. It'd be a little difficult for me to support you. You should send me, find me on Instagram and send me an email. $25,000 actually. Interesting. Yeah, send me an email with some details. Let me see. You put send all deals to info@henryeisenstein.com. info@henryeisenstein.com. Send me some information. If you have any great deals, you can always send it to info@henryeisenstein.com. I will help you out. Just had one of my coaching students had signed on. They had a deal where they were direct to seller on it. They were trying to figure out what to do with the deal. Anyways, we're working on trying to lock that up. So it's like, point is that like the more stuff that we look over, the more stuff I can support you with. So if you have fantastic deals all over the country, we are looking for great deals. Be able to support you and make some money.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was looking for Miss Donnelly.
You're the wrong phone number.
Sorry about that. Have a great day. And keep it rocking. I got my sales guys. All of them are sending me deals right now. I just get leads upon leads every day to review with them. We're going to run some numbers on these deals at the end. And what I'll try to do is that we are going to run some numbers. So what's going to happen is that I'm going to do live cold calling until probably the top of the hour. So I'm going to do live cold calling until the top of the hour. So at 11 Eastern for the next 30 minutes afterwards, okay? Because we're going to go live for about total of 90 minutes. What we're going to do is that we are, for the last 30 minutes, we are going to make some follow-up calls. And I'm going to try to see if I can get some people on the phone and try to see if we can make some offers, live offers. We're going to make some offers live. So see what we can do. Hey, Sam.
Yes.
Yeah, hi, Sam. My name is Henry. I was calling you about your
Hello.
bill. My name is Henry. I was calling you about the building you have on Parkway. How you doing?
The building I have on Parkway. What about it, Henry?
Well, I work with a few institutional funds, and they're looking to move some money for tax purposes before the end of the year. And I was just curious if you'd be totally against selling the property.
Well, I'm not totally against it, but my asking price is pretty strong because everybody wants to buy it because of what's going on across the street. So
I definitely understand that. Well, listen, I know that I could probably make it worth your time, my friend. So, I mean, do you happen to what kind of number do you think it needs to look like?
honestly, I was asking. I've had 3-4 people at 1.95. To tell you the truth, and it brings in right now 120 grand a year, and I have a tenant going to bring in another 40. The building's very profitable. I wouldn't sell it for any less.
For how much? I'm sorry.
$1,950,000.
Got it. Okay. And then just to clarify, you own just the Marazzo Market Center, a part of it, or which part of it?
Well, that's part of my Serenity Plaza.
Got it. So I'm saying
I
like
have 60,000 square.
60,000 square
If
feet.
you're interested, give me a call.
Well, look, I mean, I have somebody where I can try to be in that range. I mean, I know that they can move that kind of money. So again, just for the entire Serenity Plaza, where do you feel like you need to be? You said one.
No. I'm doing too well. No, I'm not interested in doing that. I've had offers north of what it's worth, and I turned it down. What they're doing across the street, I'm not selling this.
Okay, I got it. You said so. You said just to make sure I heard you correctly. You said 1.95 million for which part of it? For what part of the deal?
The bank.
For the bank section.
The bank building.
The bank building. Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
That's separate. That's a separate building. It's I think 5,800 foot.
Got it.
That's a hell of an income, and the bank just signed January 20th. They're signing for another 5 years.
Got it. Well, it's funny. So I was speaking with the guy right next door to you. I don't know if you've spoken to him recently about possibly.
Right?
Yeah, exactly. Yep. So I was speaking with.
Did I talk to? Yeah.
Yeah, so I was speaking with him about possibly, about doing a deal together. So we're trying to work on something with that too. So I don't know if you're, open to buying more stuff, but maybe we can work on a partnership together.
Tell you the truth, I'm 76 years old. I have 25 rentals of my own. I'm done. I don't mean to be sarcastic.
No, it's not being sarcastic.
I'm really, I don't want to go any further. My daughter has 24, 25 rentals of her own, and she's only 45. I've helped her. But that building needs a lot of work. I'm not interested in Barry's. Mine's in clean shape.
Yeah, no, I understand that.
Let me know.
Yeah, I mean, we'll do what we can.
Let me know.
Yeah, was that the only parcel that you feel like you might consider selling?
Yes.
Got it. Okay.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
I can't lie to you. Yes, it is.
I appreciate the
If I change
transparency.
my mind, maybe you should send me something in the mail.
Okay.
Card, your email, something.
Yeah. It's what's your email, and I'll keep in touch with you. Okay, sounds great. I'll if we can get them together, I'll send you an email. All right. All right. I appreciate it, Sam. Have a great day.
Right.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
You're welcome.
Interesting call. So actually I spoke to, he owns the center next to a guy that I was actually just speaking with. So it's actually kind of like they own, let's just say if there's I don't know, 200,000 square feet worth of retail. One guy owns like 30,000 feet and the other guy owns the 170. And this is the guy who owns the 170. But he also occupies a good portion of it. Doesn't actually have any interest in selling. But he would be open to selling. There's an extra parcel on it, which is very interesting. Let's get a thumbs up in the chat. We're trying to get to 30 likes in the next 60 minutes if we can. So if we can get to 30 likes, I'd really appreciate that. So give it a thumbs up. Just got on the phone with a guy who owns a 100,000+ square feet retail center and plus 25 other properties. So here's the interesting thing. He has a property he wants to sell. He has a property. So let me pull all this up really quick, guys. So give me 1 minute, please. Because he's got a portion of this property that's kind of weird. He's got like a bank building that he wants to sell. So give me a minute here. All right. Let's go back. 1 second. Doing some due diligence. Give me a minute here. Appreciate the thumbs up. It means the world. Thank you so much. Helps the YouTube algorithm. This guy wants 1.95 million for a little teeny baby building here. Let me see what I can do. Give me a minute. Just want to see what this is real quick. He didn't give me the exact address for this building. Okay, I see now. Okay, so let me write down this address. Wants to sell the bank building for 1.95 million. Okay. Nice. So then we'll do some homework later on this building. I mean, look, it's only 5,800 square feet. Let's see. And I think it's got one vacancy, one rental. We'll try to get some more details on that in a little bit. Probably not something I'm going to spend too much time on, and probably way overpriced, but we're going to do some due diligence and we're going to figure things out here. So let's keep it rocking. For the next 28 minutes, we're going to continue doing some cold calls. We're going to try to get some great leads for all of you guys to hear about. We'll try to get some good content with that. And then for the last 30 minutes, I'm going to start doing a lot of follow-up calls and seeing if we can get some of my old leads on the phone and try to make them some offers. This way you can kind of understand my process. So let's have some fun. Let's have some fun. Thank you, Imani. Let's go is right. By the way, if you guys have any questions, you guys can put in the chat. You can treat this like a live coaching session, so you can ask any question you like, put it in the chat. Thank you for all the amazing thumbs up. If you're not giving a thumbs up, please do so. We're trying to get to 30 likes in the next 60 minutes. We're going to go live until around 11:30 Eastern today. Let's have a few meetings we got to run to. But we're coming to you live each and every single Friday, 10 a.m. to roughly 12 noon. So today will be a little shorter of a session, but 10 a.m. Eastern every Friday. We're coming to you live, cold calling commercial real estate properties to show you that it can be done, it should be done, it is easily done, and that anyone can do it. Anyone else can get great leads. It's not complicated. You speak to enough people, you will do a great job. I promise you, you will get results. An average salesperson that we work with, on our team typically makes between 300 and 500 calls a day. Makes over $100,000 in their first 12 months. Hey, Frank. All right, nobody home. It's hey, Rob.
Hi, you've reached the business of Robert Chula.
Okay, we're gonna keep it rocking. These people again are making 300 to 500 calls a day, make over $100,000 in their first year.
Hello, and thank you for calling Lutz.
So they make over $100,000 their first year, or agents who partner with us end up making an extra 100 or two in their first year with us as a partner. It's the simple philosophies that work.
Forwarded to an automatic voice
Right, it's the
message.
simple philosophies that work. It's a really, really simple stuff, and within a 3 to 5 year span, you can be making 500,000+ a year, or an extra 300,000 to 500,000 a year plus, depending on what kind of work you want to be putting in.
Hello, Larry and Carol.com.
Okay, well, you know, listen, this is a simple industry. It's a very, very simple industry. We are cold calling live. We're live cold calling right now, large retail centers across the state of New Jersey. Getting a couple callbacks. I got to send them to voicemail though. I don't ever. So what I try to do is I block off everything. I don't answer a phone call during these sessions. So again, like from like 9-ish in the morning, whenever I start my session till around 12 noon, 1 o'clock, I do not answer calls. I do not answer calls whatsoever.
Accepting messages because
You know, I just make my phone calls. I don't want to be distracted. I just want to keep hitting the phones. Keep hitting the phones. We're going to keep it rocking.
Calls to this number.
If you need any support in regards to cold calling, business, sales, follow-up, systems, marketing,
If you leave your name and number, I'll give you a call back.
put it in the chat box down below. Put however I can support you. Put it in the chat box down below. We answer each and every single comment, so I appreciate it very much.
907.
If you have fantastic deals, you can email us at info@henryeisenstein.com. Just put the word deal in the subject line. We'll be able to review the deal for you or with you. We'd love to be able to do some business. If you are new to the channel, we post about commercial real estate, how to make money as a real estate agent and investor in this crazy, ridiculous market. Hey, Lisa.
Lisa?
My name is Henry.
I think you have the wrong number.
I think I have the wrong number too. No worries. Thanks.
Uh-huh.
You can keep it moving. Don't need to waste time. Do not need to waste time. We're at 83 dials for the day. 83 dials. $83 for the day. We're going to keep it going. Thank you for tuning in. It means the world. We appreciate it. We're coming to you live each and every single Friday, 10 a.m. Eastern time. Live commercial cold calling to show you that it can be done, should be done, and that it works.
Forwarded to an automatic voice message.
We'll keep things going today. By the way, if you have any questions, make sure you put in the chat box down below. Treat this like a free coaching session. People, you know, again, people in our programs pay thousands, tens of thousands of dollars a year to get amazing results, and you can get it for free in these live sessions. So love to be able to work with you. However I can support you and your business. I appreciate you coming on live. That's why I want to get back to everyone. By the way, we're doing a live training. We're doing an amazing live training at the end of October. We'll get more details to come. You'll see that being posted about all over social media. We have an amazing live training of how to 5x your business systematically, repeatedly, and with ease, right? How to 5x your business with ease. That's coming up at the end of October. So going to be probably around a 2-hour live training. It's going to be like a birthday present that I'm giving out to my audience. So, you know, make sure that you are there. It's going to be, you know, free training. Make sure you're there. We're going to do a lot of giveaways for those in attendance. So make sure you check that out as well. If you want more details, make sure that you follow us on Instagram. All the details will be there. We'll post about it on YouTube, so don't worry, but make sure you check us out on Instagram as well. All the information to come.
This is Mitchell Davis.
We're going to keep things going today, see what we can do. For the next 22 minutes, we're going to continue to cold call. And then at the top of the hour at 11 a.m. Eastern, so I'm going to start making some follow-up calls so you guys can hear me make some offers on some properties. Woo. We're going to keep things going. Where do you sign up for that? There will be details coming out soon. We'll make sure we get you information. If you want to email info@henryeisenstein.com saying you're in, you want to register. If you want to sign up, info@henryeisenstein.com, just send us an email. We'll send you the link directly, but we will be posting the link everywhere. So you'll be able to register for that. Super excited for that training. It's going to be amazing. Again, free training, lots of giveaways, lots of free giveaways for everyone in attendance only. But if you just sign up, you're going to get. If you just sign up, you're going to get a gift as well. So if you just sign up for the training and you do not make it, you're still going to get some gifts, but we're going to give away some awesome stuff during the training. So make sure you're also there in attendance. Also, let's give this some thumbs up. Let's give this some thumbs up. We're trying to get to 30 likes in the next 60 minutes. I would really, really appreciate that. It really helps the YouTube algorithm. So thank you so much for doing so. Again, I'm trying to. Yeah, I was looking for Armando, please.
He's not available. Is there anything I can do for you?
Yeah, I was looking to talk to him about details about Lamberton Road in Trenton.
What particular?
I work with a few institutional partners. We're looking to move some money for tax purposes. So we're looking to give them an all-cash offer that could make sense.
Looking for like tax break?
We're looking to move some money for tax purposes. So we need to spend some money on a few key properties in the next couple months before the end of the year. So I don't know if he's open to hearing an offer on the building.
No. We're not looking to sell.
Got it. Okay. I mean, do you have any properties you might consider hearing an offer on?
Nope, nothing I know of.
Nothing. Okay. Thanks so much for your time, my friend. Have a great day. We're gonna keep it going. People are so interesting. They try to make decisions for other people. But that's the purpose of gatekeepers. But I don't need to spend some time. Listen, if they're not willing to budge, I'm just gonna move on. But the name of the game is to get through the gatekeepers, right? Name of the game is to get through the gatekeepers. Hey, Todd.
Please leave your message for 5.
Obviously, Todd's not there. Again, if you have any questions, make sure you put in the chat box down below. Thank you for putting down a comment. I appreciate it, Mike. Is there ever a time where you should shoot your price to the seller over the phone when they ask? Absolutely. Absolutely, there's a time. I do that quite often.
Thank you for calling.
Typically, I like to do that. Once I have a little bit of information so that I can make a correct offer. We do submit lowball offers, right? I mean, that's the name of the game. Hey, Rob.
Hello.
Yeah, hi, Rob. My name is Henry. I was calling you about the building you have on Route 70. How you doing?
Call Pashon Realty.
Got it. Okay, thanks so much.
Bye.
I remember I spoke to him actually 30 days ago. Different property, but I know he's. Yeah, so I mean, listen, Mike. I mean, it's definitely important that I definitely want to make an offer 100% of the time on every property. That's our philosophy. We make 100%. We make an offer 100% of the time on every lead, right? 100% of leads, 100% of the time. However, you typically are not going to make an offer on the very first phone call unless you can get enough information in order to do that. However, what I have found that works best. My shirt's all trippy right now. What I found that works best is that you take some time, right? You take 24 to 48 hours to review the information and then call them back with an offer. So it looks like that you actually underwrote it, right? Hey, I got off the phone with my lender and my investment partners. We kind of ran through a bunch of the numbers and this is the number we came back at. It kind of works a little bit better than, just getting a little bit, getting no information and then making an offer, first time you're on the phone with somebody, right off the bat, because it kind of sounds wrong. You know what I'm saying? We found that we get the best results when we do that. So we follow the process of typically we generate a lead and within 24 to 48 hours, we get them an offer. We try to write up every offer so they actually have a piece of paper to look at. And it's not just a verbal thing. But we've done a lot of verbal offers. Don't you worry. We've done that quite often. Happens a lot. But we found that, the more you can do in writing just looks a little bit cleaner. So let's give some thumbs up. We're trying to get to 30 likes in the next 60 minutes. If we can do that, I would really super appreciate that. I'm trying to smash our record so far. So if you get to 30 likes in the next 60 minutes, that would mean so much to me. Thank you so much. It means a lot. Put in the chat box down below. Let me answer your questions for free. Let me support you. Let me help your business. Again, we have several coaching programs. Again, I'm not here to sell anything. I just want to give you a lot of free value today. That's what we're all about. Hey,
your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
I need to drink water. Want to give you a lot of free value today. That's what this is all about. Hey, Seymour? Or not? Just getting hung up on left and right. We're at 100 dials for today. We're at 100 dials. So we're calling large retail centers all over the state of New Jersey. Again, we have some amazing we have an amazing free training coming up at the end of October. If you're interested, make sure you email us. Email us at info@henryeisenstein.com. You can send us an email saying you're interested in joining the training, which, by the way, just for signing up, you're going to get some free again, an awesome free gift for just by registering. But people who are in attendance, we're giving away a lot of free stuff. So make sure you check that out. It's going to be at the end of October, last Wednesday of October. Believe so. All the details are going to be coming out soon, so make sure you check that out when it comes out. Awesome free training. But by the way, if you have any amazing deals you want me to review and help you end up closing the deal, if you want to make some money and you need some help closing the deal, make sure you send an email to info@henryeisenstein.com, just with the word deal in the subject line. Hey, Ron,
Please leave your message for 973.
if you have great deals, I want to underwrite them with you. We get sent deals all the time, and we're helping people left and right make a lot of money on these deals. The last deal that we just made an offer on, person who brought us the deal is going to make over $250,000. So we're here to support you, right? When you send over great deals, we try to help you get paid. Imani, how do you stay on top of my follow-up systems? What do you do to organize it? How often do you follow up? Do I use geo-farming tactics? So for residential. So what I would recommend is this: when you're like our prospecting routine, like our daily routines, right? Every morning, right before 12 noon, you want to get in 3 or 4 hours worth of calls. Okay, every day before 12 noon, you want to get in 3 to 4 hours with new lead generation calls, right? New prospecting. And then after 12 noon, you want to spend the next hour or two, depending on how many leads you have, doing follow-up. Okay, you want to do follow-up because you need to be following up with leads. Think about it. The sales cycle in real estate, okay, is like a 90-day to 6-month sales cycle. So on average, that means you're going to speak to somebody today and they're not going to do something. You're not going to get a check from this person, right, in your bank account, deposited it into your account for 6 months, right? So there is going to be some period of time of follow-up, right? That is a normal part of the process. So between 12 and 2 o'clock, you're going to want to be putting in an hour or two of follow-up every day, every single day. An hour or two of follow-up alone. So you're actually going to hear me do some of my follow-up calls. We're going to see if anybody answers the phone. We're going to try to do some live follow-up calls.
At the tone, please record your message. When you have
We're going to do some live follow-up calls in a little bit. We're going to try to make some offers. You're going to hear me make offers live on some of these properties. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to try to negotiate. I got a few people in mind that we're going to make offers live. We're going to see how it goes. So we're going to have some fun.
box that has not
I
been
thought
set
that
up
was
yet.
going to be somebody to answer, but no. We're going to keep it going. We're at over 100 dials for today. Got 2 leads today so far. Actually, how many leads did we get so far? We got
Automatic voice message system.
Okay, we have one person who wants to sell a small little triple net building for $1.95 million. We have another person who wanted me to call and reach out to their property management company about selling their property. And then we have one buyer, 2 buyer leads, and a 12-month follow-up lead. Okay.
Voice message system.
Right. Just in a little bit of session, loving these lives. I appreciate you, Aaron. Thank you so much. I appreciate you so much. Imani, and by the way, every day, so what we do is that in our CRM system, really quick for the follow-up strategies, right? So every single day between 12 and 2 p.m., okay? 12 and 2 is the best time to do your follow-up, right around lunchtime. A lot of people are going to be off of work. You're going to be able to make some calls during that time.
Automatic voice message
And during that time, call first. 100% of the time, leave a voicemail, and then you're going to send a text message and an email follow-up, okay, if they don't answer you.
4.
Okay, but that's the philosophy. Okay, so it's call first, 100% of the time, leave a voicemail, and then send a text message and or an email follow-up, and you can do both if they don't answer you. But you're going to do that to 12 to 2 every single day. Now, what that does, though, is that gives you the highest opportunity because, listen, an average individual is not going to convert. You're not going to convert it to a sale until you've touched somebody, like a call, a text, an email, a handwritten letter, whatever, right? They're not going to transact with you unless you can touch it. Hey, Peter?
Hello.
Yeah, hi, Peter. My name's Henry. I was calling you about the building on Kennedy. How you doing?
Good.
Great. So I was reaching out to you because I work with a few institutional funds that are looking to move some money for tax purposes before the end of the year. And I was just curious if you'd be totally against selling the property.
You mean like do like a lease back?
Possibly, yeah. If we could structure something like that, we'd be open to it.
Yeah, anything is possible. I'll be honest with you. I paid $5.5 for it. I was told, and they might be pie in the sky, but I was told it would be about 12 on a lease cap back, however they word it.
So just to clarify, you occupy 100% of the building?
Yes.
Okay. And the building right now is 31,500 feet. Is that accurate?
It's 33.5.
33.5. Yeah. So in order to get you a $12 million number, 1 second. Give me 1 minute here. you'd have to be paying somewhere in the vicinity like $100,000 a month triple net. I mean, is that even something you'd consider?
No.
So I mean, what we could definitely structure. I mean, listen, I've structured dozens of leasebacks for these companies that are very lucrative for both, the individual like yourself who owns the property and us. So I'm just curious though. I mean, like, at what price do you think you can make sense of paying for on a monthly lease?
I mean, obviously we're paying way under that now, but common interest. If I had to ballpark it, I'd say 65.
Okay, so let's see here, 65 a month. Give me 1 second. Yeah, I mean, we could probably get you an offer for like 7.5 to 8 million at 65.
Nah, it's not worth the aggravation of moving, to be honest with you.
No,
Having to eventually move.
well, we don't even want.
I'm just saying, like,
We actually would love for, like, we don't occupy our buildings, right? Like our goal here is that we're just looking for really, simplistic, decent returns for our investors. So I mean, we don't want you to move. We'd love for you to sign a 10 or a 20-year lease, right? So at 65 or in that ballpark, where do you feel like? I mean, would you be open to signing a long-term lease? Is that something you'd consider?
I mean, it's possible. You know what? I'll give you my email just because I got to jump into a meeting in a bit.
Is this your cell phone? Okay, why don't we plan to chat maybe early next week, and we can actually kind of talk things out and see if we can make something make sense here.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, Pete, I appreciate you again. My name is Henry. I'll shoot you a text with my info, and we'll shoot you an email as well. Thank you.
All right, sounds good.
Thank you. Have a good one. Bye. Yeah, so this deal here, guy owns a 33,000 foot office building. Give me 1 minute. I'm just taking some notes for myself. He's looking to do a lease back. He occupies 100% of the building, right? So occupies 100% of property, wants to do a lease back. The problem is I can't overpay for the building drastically, right? So, if he's going to pay, the problem is, like, I'm going to try to get a 10% rate of return on my money, right? So if I can get him to do, he said he would pay 65,000 a month. So really quick numbers, right? So 65,000 a month times 12 is 780,000 a year. 780 at a 10% cap. And I'm trying to get him to do a triple net lease. So I would pay him $7.8 million, right? So that would be a 10% cap rate. Like a 10 cap here would be a decently structured deal. And I get him to sign a 10-year lease. And that would also be on 33,000 feet. Give me 1 minute. 33,000 divide. Oh, let's see. 780,000 divided by 33,000 feet means he's paying around $24 a square foot, which is about comparable to market for office right now in that area that he's in. He said he can pay $65K a month. I offered $7.5 million. He would want a bit more, but would be open to a long-term lease. Follow up next week. All right, cool. That was a great call. 33,000 square foot office building, trying to structure a 10 cap. I mean, this is what we try to do here every day. I mean, like, look, I just made him an offer first time. Man, listen, who was asking that? Mike, right? Yeah. I mean, like, that was, I don't know if you're still here, Mike, but again, we made him an offer first on the very first phone call. But that's typically how it goes, right? I want to kind of gauge him. Give me 1 second here. Just taking down his phone number and all the details so I don't lose it. All right. Nice session. Nice call right there. That was a nice call. We're going to keep going. All right, cool. Let's keep it going. So, by the way, let's get a thumbs up. Can we get a thumbs up for that? Can we get some thumbs up? We're trying to hit 30 likes in the next 35 minutes if possible. Yeah, hi, Mr. Patel. I have the wrong number. All right, we're just going to keep it going. We're trying to hit 30 likes in the next 35 minutes. Thank you, Amani. I appreciate you. I appreciate that. I saw your message. No need to worry.
Reach the office of Eisenstein Mastering. Please leave.
We're going to keep it growing. Let's see here. Do you ever list these deals, or am I more of a wholesaler or realtor? Yeah, I mean, listen, of course, like if think about it like this. I have a pool of buyers, okay? Pool of buyers. I get then a lot of sellers. My goal is that I match them, right? And if for whatever reason that they don't match, right, that only means one of a few reasons. One, more likely than not, they just want too much money, right? The seller just wants way too much money for it to make sense to my pool of buyers, right? So I have a buyer for just about every deal, just about every single deal. So realistically, the only reason why it would not work is if the seller wants way too much money and is not willing to be flexible or creative in regards to selling the property. So for me, if I'm going to list something, right, why would I list a property that's completely overpriced and they're not willing to negotiate on price? Well, I probably wouldn't. But what I do is that I have some of my realtor partners list properties for sale just because I have absolutely zero interest in answering a bunch of realtor phone calls. So like personally, that's not the business that I do. But I'm not a wholesaler, right? Have I wholesale deals? Sure. But I'm not here to wholesale deals, essentially. I structure really good deals so it makes sense for my buyers. That's it, right? Yeah, of course, so I make my commission on deals. So that's how it's structured. What am I saying on residential follow-up? I'm running into some awkwardness. Felt like I can't provide value to some of these folks who are not looking to sell this year. So just realize that like what you can be doing is you take a screenshot of their property on Zillow, okay? Screenshot of their property with the Zestimate and everything. Is like, hey,
You were trying to reach has a voicemail box that is.
there's been a lot of movement in the market still, given what's going on with the economy. What do you feel like? What are your thoughts in regards to the valuation of your property? Right? If Zillow's valuing your property around here, what do you think about this value? Right? We've seen pretty good results of doing that.
Hello, we are not.
But just know that, like, again, like, just like I have some people here who are not interested in selling, I'm not going to say something that's going to make them not, that all of a sudden makes them interested in selling unless they get paid at some ridiculous, crazy number. So just keep that in mind. Aaron says, when you're calling on behalf of my investor clients, you're essentially commercial wholesaling. Your split is paid via assignment fee. No, it's paid on a commission. Okay, cool. Yeah, just making sure. But yeah, so yeah, I don't ever take assignment fees. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's one deal that I'm probably going to take an assignment fee on, but that's only because my compensation. Like the deal is so good that I'm just going to lock it up and then sell it to my buyer. But my buyer knows what I'm doing, so it doesn't really matter. You know what I mean? It doesn't. I'm very clear with I have a few buyers that I do a lot of business with, so I'm not going to be like, oh yeah, like you're direct to seller, but it's me. Like I'm not going to try to hide that from them. There's no reason to. They don't care if I make $1 million, $10 million, as long as the deal makes sense still. Like everyone's got to make money. They don't care what I make. If the deal still makes sense, they'll do it. So you bake in the commission top of the deal for the most part. Sometimes the seller's willing to pay a commission, right? So it doesn't really matter. So
Hi, this is Audrey on the Mac Travel.
So sometimes you don't even need to bake in your commission, right? Like, essentially, like if I talk to this guy, right, he wants $7.8 million. I would write up a deal. Let's just say he said, okay, like somewhere in that range, he would agree to it. I would make an offer at 7.5 million, right? Like whatever, somewhere in that range with a 6% commission on it. And then I would wait for him to tell me I'm not paying a commission if he says it. Because if he's just willing to pay it, he's willing to pay it. I'm not going to say he's not willing to pay it ahead of time, right? Or I'm not going to make my buyer pay it if the seller's willing to pay it. Because 9 times out of 10, the seller's just going to be okay with paying a commission. But most of the time, think about it. Sellers just want to net the number they want to net. So they're typically taking into consideration that they are going to pay some type of commission. But can we get some thumbs up? I'm trying to get 30 likes in the next 32 minutes. Can we get some thumbs up? It would mean the world to me. And again, thank you for your questions. I really appreciate your questions in the chat. I really appreciate the questions in the chat. I love communicating with you guys. By the way, if you guys come across, hey, Tom, can you hear me? I'm sorry. I'm going to redial that. Sorry about that. I had myself muted. I appreciate it, Danny. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you guys so much. I appreciate you guys, man. I appreciate you guys. It means a lot. It really does. Whatever I can do to support you guys, I'm here for it. It means the world.
Hello?
Tom, sorry. Can you hear me now? I apologize. I have a bad connection before.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tom, my name is Henry. I was calling you about the building you have on Highway 9. How you doing?
I don't have what are you talking about, a building on Highway 9?
I might have the wrong number then. I apologize. I was looking for Tom, who has a commercial property on Route 9 in Freehold?
I have no idea, what that is.
Okay, no worries at all. Thanks so much. Moving along. Moving along. What else would you guys like to see? For those of you guys who are still watching, I appreciate you guys just asking great questions and everything. Like, what else do you want to see on these live trainings? What other kind of content do you like to watch besides these live sessions? Obviously, I love doing these. In the next 2-3 minutes, I'm actually going to pause the dialer here. Hey, Rob?
Hello. Yeah.
Yeah, hi, Rob. My name's Henry. I was calling you about the building you have on Highway 35. How you doing?
Good.
Fantastic. Well, listen, I work with a few institutional investors that are looking to move some money for tax purposes before the end of the year. So I was just reaching out to you to see if you'd be totally against selling the property.
Not interested.
Okay,
Not
not interested at all.
Thank
Okay,
you.
no
Bye.
worries at all. Thanks so much. Interesting. Let me take a look at this property real quick. Give me a minute. I like this property. All right, we're going to take one last call, and then guess what we're going to do? We're going to make some follow-up calls, and I'm going to make some offers. You're going to hear me negotiate some deals. I think that'll be fun. Let's see if this guy answers. This guy has a building with a BJ's. BJ's are still in business? That's the thing. That's still a thing.
Again, press.
All right, we're going to rock and roll. So we made 124 dials. 124 dials for today. 124 dials for today. We were calling large retail centers. Now, I have a treat for you guys. We're going to try to see. We are going to try to see if I can get some of my follow-up leads on the phone. Okay? So what that means, actually, I'm going to end the dialer real quick. Give me 1 second, guys. Watch this. This is going to be cool. I'm going to make some follow-up calls now. I'm going to hang this up. Give me a minute, guys. I am going to make some follow-up calls, and we're going to try to see if we can lock up some deals. So I got one in particular I want to do on the phone with you guys because this will be interesting. Let's see if he lets me make an offer. Let's see if this guy answers the phone. Let's see what happens here.
Your call has been forwarded to a.
See, like, again, look, follow call. He didn't answer me. Well, I'm going to let it go to voicemail real quick. And then I am going to leave him a voicemail. Give me a second. And then I'm also going to shoot him a text.
Is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey, buddy, it's Henry Eisenstein. As promised, wanted to follow up with you today. I was giving you a call about the building you have in Marlboro. If you can, give me a call back when you have 2 minutes. Love to discuss an offer. Phone number is 908-216-6532. Thanks so much and have a great day. Cool. Let's go and have some fun, guys. Let's have some fun. Let's do it like this. So he did not answer me. I'm going to shoot him a text message now. Give me a minute. Hey, buddy, it's Henry Eisenstein, period. As promised, wanted to follow up with you when you were most likely at the office, period. Hope you've had a great morning, and let me know when you have a few minutes to discuss an offer, period. Or his name is actually Buddy. I'm not calling him Buddy. So yeah, when you guys are talking about residential deals real quick, that's what I started off. I was doing 100 resi deals a year. A large percentage of it was investments, similar to the concept I'm doing now. And then my investors graduated into larger deals. So I naturally graduated into larger deals. And now we do the same thing, but for commercial. And it's essentially the same exact game. I just, not in the listing business because I really could care less. You can list properties all you want. But in the commercial world, it's mostly done off market. So, when we structure great deals, we end up just brokering the deal off market. And then I'd rather do a 6% deal or make 6% commission on, I don't know, $2 to $20 million deal versus a $200,000 deal because then I just have to do less of them to make great money, if that makes sense, right? Because I was trying, again, like I'm trying to make $10 million a year. You know how many properties at 200 grand out? Because again, you have to buy them at 200 to then flip them for 4 or 5, right? I mean, that was the goal. But it's like, do you understand how many properties I'd have to sell at $200,000 in order to make a lot of money? And I wasn't flipping them personally. I don't like the flipping business. But like that was my mentality of getting into the commercial world. So guys, philosophy is essentially the same. You're just pounding phones, but you're looking for listings, right? And then the best deals, you end up just flipping to an investor, right? Just keep that in mind. Same exact kind of process. All right, let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Let's see if any of these other guys will answer me. 1 second here. I'm just going to go down the list. We're just going to keep calling all these. These are a lot of my follow-up calls that I have to make. And I figured I would just do them ahead of time because I have to run to a meeting later. So I'm not going to do them now. I mean, I'm not going to do them later. So I'm going to do them now. This guy sounds like he's overseas. I want to see if I can get somebody on the phone where we can make an offer for you. I want you to see it live. Try to see what we got here. All right, you know what? I'm going to try to call a few of these people really fast and see. 1 second here. I'm going to try my best and see if I can do this all really quickly with you guys, okay? Let's see if any one of these guys picks up the phone. This way I can make some offers. I'm just going to keep calling these guys until we can get some offers going.
Hi, you have reached the confidential.
Hold on, I'm going to leave a voicemail. Give me a second. 1 second. Leave a voicemail.
And I will get back to you as soon as possible. Thanks so much. Have a great day. Bye.
At the tone, please record your message. When you have
I got to
finished
speed this
recording,
process
you
up.
may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Sean, Henry Eisenstein calling you back as promised. We'd love to do some business with you before the end of the year. My guys are looking to spend some good money. So if you're still open to hearing that offer, I want to be able to discuss it with you. Phone number is 908-216-6532. Thanks so much and have a fantastic day. Let's keep it going. We're going to move on to the next. I got a few interesting deals here. Let me call this guy. This guy will be an interesting call. Let's see if he answers the phone. I just have a list here of everyone I have to follow up with, so I'm just going to call right down the list. 1 second. Just looking for a cell phone number. Here we are. Let's see if we get an answer. I'm going to try and mix it up for you guys, so I'm trying to get some offers for you live.
Please leave your message for sorry, mailbox is full.
Mailbox is full. This guy's also 80 years old, so I don't know if he's going to actually have a text. He doesn't have an iPhone. We're not going to be able to. Do I do a follow-up cadence, or do I just go through my list once? Yeah. So I mean, they're being hit with emails and text messages and all that kind of stuff automated. I also just do a phone call for certain people. Like this is like a scheduled follow-up call, right? So I have a bunch of people that I have a scheduled call with today, or a scheduled follow-up touch, essentially. But they were on a follow-up cadence, text messages and emails. Yeah. Which CRM? So we use a CRM called REI Reply. We found some good success with it. REI Reply lets us send out text messages and everything. So listen, guys, the CRM system that you use is the best one. It really does not matter which one. So let's see here. And I appreciate that, Aaron. I try to explain every bit of it, make it easy on everyone, so everyone can understand exactly what the process is. I actually have an interesting one. This is actually a painful one.
Hey, Henry.
What's up, Rudy? How we doing?
Good. How's it going, bud?
Doing all right. So listen, I was just on the phone with my client, and we're going back and forth with a few lenders. Every single one of them is coming back, in the high 8s, 9s. It's just impossible to get some good debt on this whatsoever. And we were really excited about doing some seller financing. I don't know how we can.
You want me to give you my guy, see if he can do better? Because he was talking mid-6s, and I don't know if that changed in the last month.
Yeah, I mean, listen, let's try to see what we can. Let's try to, that would really try to, really push this deal to a good range, because it's sucky right now.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I know the guy can give you 400,000 in solar financing. For him, I don't know how his problem is.
Well, I mean, would he do? I mean, he wouldn't do the whole thing. I mean, or at least we put down whatever he's got to cover. I mean, obviously we'd cover the loan. We'll figure out whatever that is.
Yeah. I think the problem is then what does he do with the tax hit? And if he doesn't want to take a tax hit,
maybe we structure a partnership deal like we had talked about. Like we structure something like it just.
Well, if you can put in writing how that works, I'm happy to show it to him.
Yeah.
Yeah. But if you can show me exactly how the structure works and how he can maintain his his 1031.
Do you know how much money? How much is his loan again?
I think
$700,000.
Yeah, so he figured 700,000 plus he pays commissions. If he gets 100 and a half in his pocket.
Yeah, so like $1 million. If he does if we got my guy to do like $1 million down, and then he would.
That's what it was. But I think the problem with the seller financing was just how to get around his taxing. If we could structure a way where whenever the partnership, I guess, sells or however that works, he then can maintain his ability, to roll the money into something else. Yeah. I think he'd be fine with it. I think you just got to figure out how that works.
Yeah. Okay. Let me write this all out and onto a piece of paper, like onto a doc, and then I'll kick it over to you guys and we can review something.
Okay, cool.
Thanks.
And I'll send you the lender right now, so you might want to keep him in the Rolodex. He's good. He's a couple guys from, I don't know if you've ever heard of Progress Capital. I think they're out of Monmouth County.
No, but any connections you got, man, I'd love to talk.
Yeah, private family shop, and they work wonders. I mean, when rates were in the 6s, they got me a swap rate at like a quarter on a big shopping center we bought, and
nice.
It was all month. So.
Okay, sweet. Yeah, I'd love to chat with them.
I'll send it over.
Thanks. Talk to you soon. Bye. All right. Yeah, I got to renegotiate some of the deals we have locked up. So that was actually literally one of the only deals I have with a broker. So I had to call the broker. So calling the broker and basically saying like, hey, your deal does not work. I need some seller financing. I needed this to make sense. But if we did $1 million down, give me a minute. Right now we're paying 3,050,000 G's on this deal. Give me a minute to think. 3,050,000. I mean, let's just say we get this guy to hold a note for 2 million, right? 2 million times, let's say probably 5% interest. It's 100 G's. Plus we put $1 million down. It's not too bad. That might actually be a decent deal. So I'm going to go back to my guy and say like, hey, I think this deal can make a lot of sense. We're just going to have to structure basically a new LLC that gets owned by both parties. This way he doesn't have to have a tax hit. Because essentially if he gets $1 million, and he still owns the property, right? He's not going to have a 1031 there. Because it's when the property changes hands that essentially you have the tax hit. So let me see if I can get this guy on the phone. This will be an interesting call here. I'm working on getting, 5%. I mean, most of the time people are coming back to us saying 6.
Hello.
Rich, Henry Eisenstein again. How you doing, my friend?
Okay.
Just wanted to follow up with you. I know we've been back and forth a little bit. I'm curious to see how the DMV is treating you. Or I mean, sorry, the PenMed.
Yeah, well, DMV's not treating me very well either. They screwed up a registration account. And they are impossible to deal with. God, you
It's
gotta
like
make appointments, and nobody knows anything. When you
that's right. That's right. That's funny.
It is. Yeah. But anyway, I sent back the issues that I had with Penn about 10 days ago, and I'm still waiting for a response.
Okay. Got
So
it.
they do not move very quickly.
Well, I know they got executives of executives of executives who all have to review
Yeah.
something, right?
So I think it's in there because they keep on coming back. It's in their long-term plan, but
Yeah.
their terms are a lot longer than I'd like to see.
I get it. I get it. All right. Well, listen, keep me posted, I guess, and we'll try to continue doing this. I mean, I know that we've spoken, trying to get something locked up after they sign, but I mean, like, do you think we can do a little bit better on a number if we can just take it as is?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
I mean, how
And the thing is that maybe you can deal with it. You can deal with Penn Medicine. And
No, of
I don't
course.
have to.
No, I get it. I mean, where do you think we need to be price wise before that? I mean, like, obviously that's a huge chunk of the income.
It is, but you have the potential's there. You just have to slog it out and get it.
Sure.
I'm open to an offer. If you can take a look at the numbers and see what you think would be fair, and we'll talk about it.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, like last time, I think, I mean, because that portion of income is, I mean, you're probably gonna be like in the low 2 million range.
Yeah, I'm afraid you're right, but sharpen your pencil and see what we can do.
Okay.
The Penn Medicine deal is good because you're taking a big hunk of the building,
Yep.
but the rate they're paying is still well below market, even with the improvements.
Yeah, I get it.
It doesn't until the end of their first term when it goes to, according to their proposed lease, it goes to a quote market rate.
Sure.
Then the numbers start looking a lot better.
I get it.
I would be open to something.
How
like
much extra vacancy is in the building?
Right now, I've got one suite on the third floor, and I had it's a dental suite, and I had somebody come look at that. And that would go with the full second floor lease to Penn. The tenant I have on the second floor goes up to the third floor, so then you really have no vacancies.
Okay, got it. They know to do that.
So basically, you got one floor vacancy.
I understand. I'm just saying, like, they're and that tenant that's on the second floor that you're going to move in PenMed, they know that they're going to be moving upstairs, right?
I haven't broached that to them yet, but I have that right.
Oh, you have. I understand. You have the right to do that.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, so there's no reason to disturb them until Penn Medicine agrees to a more, some of the terms that I've suggested.
I understand that. Okay, well, listen. Let me sharpen a pencil on an as-is sale, and then just to clarify, what was the rough monthly gross right now, based on the rest? I mean, I know I have some of the details written down, but I want to make sure I get everything.
I don't have that. It should be in that compilation I sent to
The
you.
compilation. Okay, yeah, I'll take a look at that.
Okay.
All right, thank you, Rich. I appreciate you.
Okay, Henry. All right.
Talk to you.
All right. Bye.
So this guy owns in a great area. This guy owns in a great area. It's a 16,000 square foot office building. Not a fan of office, but it's a lot of medical office, which is great. I have to take a note here. Give me a minute to touch base with him. Recheck. One second, guys. Recheck financials. We get some thumbs up for making offers. Come on now. Let's try to hit 30 likes in the next 25 minutes. We're going to wrap up shortly, but I want to get a couple more of these types of conversations in here because I think they're good. Are your sales reps licensed agents on your team with EXP? Yes, 100% of them. Recheck financials for Rich and make an offer based on as is. Hey. Great. Very nice. Very nice. All right, on to the next. Let's keep it going. So if I can get a few more people to answer the phone. I always like when people answer. Makes things a little bit better. Obviously, when nobody answers, it makes it very difficult. Hold on 1 second. All right, let's do. I'm getting 8.5 on commercial loans. What am I doing wrong? No. It's seller financing. Seller financing, Amani. Seller financing. I'm getting the sellers to agree to seller financing at 5%, 6% interest. Because like they know that they have to be better. How do I handle the callbacks? How do I handle callbacks? Yeah. So what I'll do is that like I'll give you an example. I literally have like a lot of callbacks. But if they leave me a voicemail, then I'll go back to it. Like this guy, ready? I'll do a call back real quick just to give you an idea. So this guy called me and left a message, which I appreciate. Or shoot me a text. It says shoot me a text. So if they listen, I'll do it. Let's see here.
Thank you for calling Jewel Excavating. I'm sorry, but we're unable to answer the phone right now.
Anyways, I'll call him back and I'll try to restructure that, but I would leave him a voicemail. Call him back and play phone tag. Let's see what else we got here. Okay, I'm gonna try to get a good couple last minute calls for you guys so you guys can have some fun here. 1 second. All right. Well, we're gonna make a low ball offer on this deal. Hey, Joe.
Hold on a minute. Let me go outside. Good. What's up, bud?
Hey, Joe. It's Henry again. How you doing?
Good.
Yeah, so we spoke about the property in Bradley about a little over a week ago, and I finally just got back from my lender. Just got back to me in regards to some term sheets in regards to getting a deal done. But they were really only looking at a valuation of around 900.
All right, then I'm just gonna wait for a while on that.
Yeah, I mean, listen, if it's not the 1.2, what do you think? What number can we get it done at? I mean, listen, maybe I'll get my investor to pay a little bit more up front. You know.
It's the net. The problem is I don't know where to put the money if I take it.
Yeah, I mean, listen, there's a couple great options. I mean, like, have you ever heard of DSTs?
I think you were telling me about that.
Yeah.
But that's letting somebody else manage it, right?
Well, again, it's like that one's an investment fund. You don't even do anything. I mean, it's like a government bond essentially. So it's like you can get 6% interest, no management, no nothing. Or you can invest it with another, like I have a couple great investors that you can put your money with in great deals where you can make 8% a year returns.
Yeah, see, right now, the way the market's going, I'm afraid to invest in anything.
Yeah.
Well, I think, I watch this market constantly. What we've seen, I guess you do too, what we've seen yesterday is nothing what I think is going to happen. Yeah,
I mean, listen, it might be a decent time to put all your money in cash, right? And just kind of sit in cash. I mean, what if
I had money in cash? You know what I've been doing? I've been taking it out of cash. I still got some cash laid around, but I've been taking out of cash and paying mortgages off.
I get it.
Paying everything down to nothing because if anything really happens, what I think may happen, people ain't even going to have the money to pay for these buildings, the houses, nothing.
I know. Well, listen, I mean, you can pay off all your mortgages in one clean sweep, right?
I'm almost paid off with everything. I got one to go after this.
Got it. Well, listen, I mean, maybe we do a seller financing deal, right? We put a couple bucks down and then I'll just, make monthly payments, right? I mean, we could structure something that's unique where, we put down, $100,000, give you $100,000 cash. And then, you hold a mortgage for us to just make payments over time and we manage the building and everything else.
I did seller financing once, actually twice, and I got burned.
Okay, well,
I even did that on my backhoe and got burned on my backhoe. I ain't doing that no more.
All right, well, listen. Why don't we just structure a nice, clean, simple, straightforward deal? I mean, again, we're at 900 right now, and again, if it's not 1.2, maybe we can try to find some place to meet. Where can we meet on this one?
Think about it. Give me. I'm right now broke down, so I'm stuck here. I can't do much.
Ah, geez, I hate when I hate when that happens.
Nasty weather this morning.
I know. I hear. Well, all right. Look, why don't we touch base next week? Obviously, take care of whatever you got to take care of. I know. I'm sorry you're dealing with that. And we can try to take it from there.
Okay. Thanks. Bye.
Thanks, Joe. Bye. Small mixed-use building right by the shore. I love the property. We're gonna keep it going. Next one. Let's make an offer for this guy. I already made him an offer. He didn't get back to me. Let me make another offer. All right. See what we can do here. Let's see what we can do. Let's give us some thumbs up. Hey, Joe. Joe, it's Henry again. We spoke 2 weeks ago in regards to building on Spruce. How you doing?
Yeah.
Just curious, my friend. So listen, I was talking with my bank, and I'm trying to get you a strong offer on this building. But even the bank is noticing that I think it shows that the square footage online is only 21,000 feet, and I know you said 32, or 30.
21,000 is way off.
Got it. So where is the extra square footage? Because I also just measured it on Google Maps, like the square footage of the footprint.
I don't know. I mean, if that's what Google has, they're wrong.
Got it. Do you have like a document that shows like where the square footage is? Because or is any part of the building 2 stories?
No, it's not 2 stories.
Got
I
it.
do have documentation in my office,
Okay.
and I don't know if I told you, but I just got out of the hospital after 2 months.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so I haven't.
Hope everything's
in my
okay.
office. Well, yeah, it's getting there.
Oh, well, I'm happy
But
to hear that. Well, listen.
I haven't been in my office.
Yeah. I mean, listen, man. I get it. Why don't we do this? Obviously, take a couple days to recoup and do your thing. I'd love to see if you have any documentation to show the larger square footage. Because right now I have an offer for you for $2.2 million.
I don't know. I'll dig out the documents for you.
Okay. Yeah. Why don't we do that? I could shoot you an email. You could just email me back. I have your email here.
Great.
And then we can take it from there. Why don't we touch base like Monday, Tuesday next week?
Make it like Wednesday, Thursday.
That's fine. Sounds good, Joe. Well, look, enjoy the weekend. I'm glad you're out of the hospital, and we'll touch base next week then.
All right.
Thank you.
Right. Take
Bye.
care.
Bye. So this guy, he tells me the building's 32,000 square feet. And then online, and if you measure, I don't know if you guys know this about Google Maps, but you guys can actually measure things. You can do a right click and then measure distance. You can measure the footprint of a building on Google Maps. But whatever, anyways, it's only 21,000 feet. And I'm like, where the heck's where am I messing up? Right. So anyways, I'm like, listen, if it's 21,000 feet, I'll pay you 2.2 million. But if it's over 30,000 feet, I'll still pay you 2.2 million. Because we want a really good deal. Anyways, guys, listen, we're coming up at the 30-minute mark, and I'm about to have to get ready to head out to a few meetings. So I just want to say thank you so much for tuning in. If you have any last-minute questions, you can put it in the chat, and make sure you give this a thumbs up before you jump off. I really do appreciate you guys so much. I'm going to try to see if I can do one more phone call before we jump and see what we can do here. So hold on one second. Am I doing biz? Yes. We're starting to make a lot of calls in South Florida here. We're starting to blow it up out here. Okay, one second. I'm going to try to find a good one for you guys. Give me a minute. I'm going to make one more call here. This way you guys can, let's see if this works. I'll make one more call after this one too, if he doesn't answer me. If he answers me, we'll do this one.
You have reached Rock Asset Management.
So, all right, I'll leave a message here. Hey, Rick, it's Henry Eisenstein again. We spoke earlier this week in regards to the property, the industrial property we were discussing. If you can, give me a call back when you have 2 minutes, 908-216-6532. Thank you so much and have a great day. This is off his line. All right, we're going to make one more call just because. Why not? Let's see if we can get another person to answer the phone. If you're licensed in California, do you need to be licensed in Florida to join your team, or how does it carry over the same brokerage? Yeah, so if we're the same brokerage, we can do business anywhere, my friend. You can be licensed in Cali and make calls. So the cool thing about EXP Commercial is that we can sell in just about any state, and then we just get paid a referral fee because I run deals through the brokerage. Doesn't even need to run through me, which is great. So I can do business in almost just about any state. They let me do it. 1 second, guys. So let me try to do. I want to get a good, interesting deal for you guys. See if I mean, like this one will be an easy one if it's a little baby 8 family, but just to show you the game. Show you the game. 1 second here. Okay. Why don't we let's just make this guy a super low ball offer and see what they say. See if he answers me. Let's see what happens. Come on.
Your call has been forwarded to a voice message.
I'm leaving another voicemail.
Margaret
Is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up. Press 1 for more options. To leave a callback number, press 5.
Hey, Margaret, it's Henry Eisenstein. We spoke about the 8 family in Newark. Wanted to give you a call quickly just to discuss some details and an offer I have for you, 908-216-6532. Again, when you have 2 minutes, please feel free to give me a call back when you have a moment, 908-216-6532. Thank you. All right, let's make one more offer. I want to get one more offer for you guys. One more baby offer. Okay. One more. Let's see who we can make an offer for. 1 second, team. There's a lot of these people right now. I want to make, I'm waiting on certain things from certain people. So I want to make sure I make an offer on a good deal for you guys to see. Let's see if this guy answers me.
Can I get to the
This guy has the dumbest voicemail. I'm not even going to leave a voicemail for him. You know what I can do, though? You know what I can do? Let's do this. I know exactly who to call. Let me just find his phone number. Give me a second. See if he answers me. Come on now. Let's see here. Come on.
Your call.
He didn't answer me. All right, guys, we're going to call it. Guys, I appreciate you tuning in. And every single Friday, we have this type of content. So every Friday, 10 a.m. Eastern, make sure you tune in. So every single Friday, make sure you tune into the live sessions on YouTube. Also, we have an amazing free training that's coming in at the end of October, the last Wednesday of October. All the details are going to be coming. By the way, if you just register, if you don't even show up, if you just register, you're going to get a free gift. But if you are there live at the training, everyone's going to be getting not only a bunch of free gifts, but we're also going to be giving away a lot of awesome free stuff as well, things that we've never given away before. So make sure you tune into that training. We'll check it out. You'll check it out at the end of October. A bunch of marketing stuff will be going out shortly. So anyways, I'm excited for you guys to check that out. I appreciate you, and I will see you guys in the next live stream. Take care, everybody. Have a good one.